Welcome to First Gear. I'm your host, David Federer. We're here today at beautiful Twin Lakes Park in Greensburg, PA. We're going to review a test drive vehicle. The way we like to do it here on First Gear is by going in and pushing all the buttons and taking a look at all the special features inside the vehicle. Today we're super excited because from Smail Cadillac we have a 2017 Cadillac XT5 Luxury. This is First Gear. Let's go. So before we jump in and take a look at the inside, what we like to do is take one walk around, take a look at the exterior of the vehicle. You can see this XT5 is a very, very beautiful car. Nice strong grille up at the front. Take a look at all this action going on with the headlights and the fog lights on the bottom. As you're coming to the side, you can see the badging. We have the Cadillac logo over here, and I love how the side view mirrors are the same color and just bring everything together. The beautiful red passion tint coat. Very impressive looking car. Got some extra accents along the sides and then the bottom and the back. And of course, with the SUV, you have the big exterior rear of the vehicle, and you can see dual exhaust down there on the bottom as well. And then mirroring the front of the car with the headlights, these taillights come up the side just the same. So it mirrors that front and back. You can see the gas access in the back and the silver accents on the handles. Very impressive, beautiful. We take a look up at the top then. Looks like a big moonroof. We'll have to go in and check that out. That looks impressive. And then your running rails at the top that have the silver accent as well that match what's going on around the windows and on the bottom and on the handles. Very impressive car. Let's take a look underneath the hood. All right, let's open this up. And as that opened up, that just opened up on its own, and it's staying up, so you don't even have to worry about that. Very easy. Take a look at that engine, V6, you can see right here. As you take a look, I'm gonna come over here to the sticker and read off some information for us. So we have a 3.6 liter V6 engine, 8-speed automatic transmission. Pretty impressive. Fuel economy, 21 miles per gallon average, 18 city, 26 highway. So that's a nice sized engine for an SUV. It's going to be a fun, comfortable ride. It's the luxury edition, so let's take a look inside. All right, so before we jump too far inside, let's start with the door and work our way in. You can see beautiful two-toned door here with some nice stitching off the top. We have some speakers built in here. We have Bose speakers. As we're working our way here, oh, that has a nice texture to it. This nice little insert here. You can see the door handle, the door locks. Under here we could see some memory settings for your seats, so you could have your driver 1 and driver 2 set, and then you have your window controls and your mirror controls here. Nice handle, or nice little pull handle here, nice padded armrest, and then stitching matching the color on here. Under here we have this compartment, but also that's a nice control there for your tailgate. And then you can see on the door seam here, the Cadillac badging, an extra touch of luxury. As we work our way up, we could see on the left of the steering wheel, some parking controls, your brightness of your dashboard, ventilation here. Extra, this is that same trim, that same texture that's on the door with your ventilation, the different stitching, and the different levels there gives it a cool look. On the left side of the steering wheel we have your lights and then some paddle shifters back here. On the right side of the steering wheel you have your wiper controls for the front and the back. You got a wiper on the back, it looks like, over here. The steering wheel itself, very soft, very nice grip to it. You can see the Cadillac badging, and with the colors, just makes it real nice. On the left side, it looks like you have some controls for some of your cruise controls and your voice controls for your phone. On the right, you have the volume controls and your toggling for your screens. On the bottom here, looks like we have heated steering wheel and then other controls here. Nice, very nice steering wheel, very comfortable. And down here on the side, we have your electronic controls for tilt steering there as well. All right, so as we're working our way over here, let's turn on the car. Wow, so you can see everything light up there on your dashboard. You have all your, odometer, speedometers. Let's take a look at some of these menus here in the middle. As we toggle to and fro, we can see the phone connections, your fuel efficiency, your fuel economy, your options, your speed, your direction, the volume on the audio itself. That's pretty impressive. Taking a look then, as we're working our way here, we can see a giant display screen in the middle. Also has those same settings you could see as there with your audio. As we go back, you can see the phone controls, navigation showing us where we're at. The ventilation controls are all there. And then you could pair with everything else. Working our way down, you can see the volume controls. Whoa, there you go. So those volume, all you have to do is slide your finger back and forth and that raises and takes down the audio. That's pretty crazy. So it looks like, yeah, you could push these buttons or you could just swipe. And then your home button here takes you back. Oh wow, it has weather control. So you could see, it's a gorgeous day here in Western Pennsylvania. So that's a lot of fun stuff. Working our way down, you can see the more manual controls for your ventilation. And also, it looks like we have heated seats as well. Nice cubby hole here to put your things, keep yourself organized. Working our way down here, we can see the gear shift with the gear selector. And then I just push that, and up here on the dashboard, I have an alert. It says, action required, hold shifter button to shift. So you can see here on the side, there's your shifter button. So to put it in reverse, you have to push forward, hold in the button, that puts it in park, shift it to the left, that goes into reverse. Pull it back, that goes into drive. Pull it back again, that goes into manual shifting. You could use those paddle shifters. I'm gonna push it forward. Actually, no, we have to push the button and that puts it in park. So that's fun. Haven't driven an XT5 before, so looks like we have some additional drive modes here. We're pushing that one. It goes from Tour to all-wheel drive to Sport. So you can see that cycling through up here on your dashboard as well. So when we go on our test drive, we'll play around with that as well to see those in action. Right here, I have a feeling I know what that is. Boom, cup holders. So some nice, fun cup holders. It has that nice luxury added touch with the Cadillac. Has that you could just close it so it's not all junking everything up. And then we are in park, so we're good to go. Taking a look here at the center console. Nice padded armrest with the stitching going around. Push the button in, it opens up. That's a nice deep console. We have some USB inputs here as well. And then it looks like we have, that looks like, all right, so this is that. Wow, okay, cool. Check that out. I'm gonna demonstrate with my phone. Now, if your phone has wireless charging, you could slide your phone right in that slot right there, and it's gonna charge your phone for you at the bottom. So it's saying here, check your book, get some information. Don't put coins and keys in here, that this is where you charge your phone. So that's what those icons are saying there. That's pretty sweet. And then as we pull back, you could probably see under here, we have another extra level where you could put some storage and stuff down here as well. So we have 2 tiered center consoles, very functional as well. So you can see here, once it gets darker, right by the armrest on the center console, you can see some nice ambient lighting. Another input there for charging. And then talking about functional, let's take a look at these seats as well. Awesome, beautiful leather seats. You can see they're perforated on the inside because, as we saw up here, they're warmed and heated as well. On the sides then, you have your controls to move them. So you have this one is controlling the lumbar support. So it's giving you some back support right there. This one tilting forward and backwards. And then this one forwards and backwards in terms of leg room up front. And that up and down raises and lowers this seat as well. So lots of functionality of these seats. And then sitting in this one for just as long as we've been doing this review, ridiculously comfortable. I can't wait to actually drive with it. That's going to be fun. As we're working our way to finish off the dashboard here, we can see more of this textured trim, which is a very nice, luxurious look. We have a nice sized glove compartment. It's felt. Working our way up here, we could see we have nice shades, sunshade visors with lights for your vanity mirrors as well. And then sunglasses holder. You have your garage door openers built in right here. You have 3 different buttons there for that. And then OnStar, emergency things here. And check out this mirror. This mirror, it's like right to the edge, very classy, very sophisticated mirror. Almost looks like one of those infinity pools that doesn't have an edge to them, it just goes. So it's like you could see and look, and it's kind of just floating there. Very neat, very cool. And then I'm dancing around it, but let's take a look now. We have a power moonroof. One touch, that shade goes, it's not stopping. It's going all the way back, all the way above the second row as well. This is a very large. One button touch opens it up to get ventilation. The second touch then opens it up. Wow, that's a nice moonroof. And you know, I gotta come up here and check it out. Bringing the outside in, or sometimes the inside out. You can see the bug guard here will keep the bugs from getting in as you're driving as well. So, wow, that's pretty nice. So, lots of great things, lots of fun, luxury items up front. Let's take a look at the back seat. All right, let's take a look back here. Wow, that's nice. Take a look at the door before we move in. Same thing right up the top. Just as the front door, we have your handle, but no locks or controls back here. You have the window control, so that could go up and down. And then your cup holder and a nice compartment there as well. Speaker built into the side. Nice stitching, very simple. And that's what I'm gonna say about this back as well. Look how just elegant and simple this back seat is. Nice luxury. As I come in here, I'm gonna sit with back here. You can see the pockets on the back of the driver and passenger seats. And then these seats, nice hard back here, so you know you have nice quality of those seats. Nice compartments here and some ventilation, and then chargers down here as well. So your passengers in the back seats are going to be able to have chargers for themselves, so you don't have wires going all around the vehicles. Take a look at these seats as well. Very beautiful, same leather as the front seats as well. These are perforated. And then we have the seat control up here. Oh wow, that's folding all the way down. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna flip that. Well, that flips up and that lays all the way down. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves here on first gear, but let's just roll with it. Oh man, that opens up. This one's gonna fold down as well, but we're gonna hold off on doing that before. Let's take a look at the rest of the features of this back seat before we go jump into the back. This pulls out, gives you a nice armrest, nicely padded, wrapped in leather as well. Cup holders for the passengers back here. We have the moonroof here as well, so your passengers in the back seat, even with the front one all the way open and the 2 layers of glass here, I'm still seeing up to the sky. You could see the beautiful trees, you could see the beautiful day we're having. So it's magnificent. I'm 6'3", as those of you who watch First Gear see. That's the measuring stick in terms of, obviously, these vehicles. So you can see we haven't moved these seats at all since we came back here, and you can see that my knees aren't even really touching this back seat as well. I'm sitting straight up. My hair is just at the top of this, so you could see, as on the larger side, taller side, I'm very comfortable in this back seat as well. So wow, very impressive, very nice, very luxurious. Let's take a look at that back. All right, so as we're coming around back here, taking a look at the back, if we take a look at our key fob, there's a button here, it says X2. Push it twice. Look how ridiculously easy that is. We could take a look. We're going to move the floor mats out of the back here, and we could take a look. We have this tonneau cover, and that will go into place right like that, so that if you were transporting things underneath here that you don't want people to see, look in the window and see, that would black it out for you, and then that just comes in right there as well. If you want, you could even simply take that out as well and set that aside. And then look how much space and how much room is here. We even have some tracks built in here as well for some different optional functionality that they have going on back here. Let's pull this open, take a look. So this, let's take a look. So this bar here is showing you some instructions. Those tracks that I was just talking about, this bar looks like it could get built and put and placed in there to give you a rail, to give you some sections and give you some options in terms of storing things, so things aren't rolling around and making a mess back here as well. So that's pretty cool, pretty impressive. We have your, this is going to be fix-a-flat type things here built in, and then some other compartments for some storage underneath here. We saw at the beginning of our video, or not the beginning, but middle, that these headrests fold up, and then these seats easily fold down to give you that much more room, that much more cargo area to haul things. That's pretty impressive. Now that I just put these down as well, I'm going to put these up, and I'm going to come back. I could see on the sides, in addition to the lights, and then this is the holes for the tonneau cover, these handles that just easily pull, folding the seats down. So it's even easier than that. Now that I'm on this side and seeing this side, I could see another outlet back here, 12-volt charger, And then this looks like some kind of ventilation. There's your fuses. All your fuses back there. Tie down hooks. And then nice trim here as well. You can see here, this tailgate is all the way up. I'm standing underneath it here, as documented, 6'3", standing under here as well. You remember that nozzle that we had underneath the armrest here? You can see it's set to max. You could twist it and turn it to 3/4. And what that'll do, I just pushed it now, it's gonna close the back of this tailgate. Now that it's on 3/4, we're going to open it up simply by pushing it. It's going to only open up 3/4 of the way tall. I was just standing under here before. Now, standing in the same spot, I can't fully stand because the door, the tailgate, is only 3/4 of the way up. So this will be something that will benefit you if you have a smaller roof in your garage, or when your garage doors open, so that your back doesn't get scraped up if it should open fully. And then of course you got the handle here you can manually close, or just simply push to close as well. Backup camera. Lots of fun things, lots of cool features. Let's see them in action on the road. All right, so let's test out the backup camera. You can see here that you push forward, holding in the button with your left, or with the thumb on the left of the pad, and that turns up your backup camera. You can see the orange and red guidelines guiding you, letting you know where you'll end up as you start moving. Obviously you don't hit any pedestrians or any other vehicles, so we're going to put this in reverse and let the guide us. You can see we're getting close to the fence with those boats there, extra paddle boats. Pulling up here, say we want to get our fishing things out. As we're backing up, we're going to go a little bit, there we go. You could see now a blinking yellow, a blinking orange caution sign letting us know that we're getting super close to our destination. We want to stop because we don't want to hit it. So we're going to put it forward and pull forward, and you can see that our backup is safe, the pedestrians are safe, the places are safe, so that you could continue to park without any problem. And right away, I'll tell you what, I've driven on this road before in my own vehicle. This is a pretty bumpy road. We're in a state park right now, so it's not exactly a smooth highway. A lot of that jostling and a lot of the bumps, super smooth. Let's go this way. Very, very smooth as a ride. And now we're going to go uphill a little bit. Let's test out this acceleration. Wow. So, V6 engine just took care of that hill without any problem. So you can see the all-wheel drive button here is lit up. So it's letting us know that we have our all-wheel drive on. I'm gonna hit this mode button. Now we're in sport mode. So let's take a couple of these back roads in sport mode and see how that feels. All right, so let's go back into tour mode. And you can definitely feel it goes from a more sporty drive to it to a smoother, it smooths it out. It's a very, very smooth, luxurious drive. Lots of room up here, nice cabin space. It's a nice, larger sized SUV. So as we're on the highway now, this white car is passing us on our left. You can see that light, orange, bright orange light lit up. If we look over here on the passenger side, you could see it as well. As driver's going to pass us on the passenger side, and that's gonna light up. I put the turn signal on, it starts blinking, letting me know that there's somebody in my blind spot and I shouldn't change lanes right now because I have the potential to hit them. So it's awesome safety features like this that makes this even that much cooler. So this SUV really gives you that luxury feel that you expect from a Cadillac, but also the functional nature of a sports utility vehicle. And then the sport mode gives you that sporty drive as well. So it's really lots of other vehicles rolled into one. Very cool. So that's been our review and test drive of the 2017 Cadillac XT5 Luxury. Beautiful SUV. If you have any questions or need more information, check out smailcadillac.com. You can always leave comments in the comment section below. We love hearing from you. Please subscribe to Smail Cadillac on YouTube and like Smail Cadillac on Facebook so you can stay up to date on all of our current videos and special offers. This has been First Gear. Thanks for watching.